Who's it really for? Are we really keeping score? Lately, I've been up lately. Come to think of it, my thinking is lately. Wishing I could run before I learn to run, but maybe it's okay to not know it all. Feeling 2 feet tall, I can't seem to shake it off. Are we reaching higher places only to fall? Maybe I don't know it all, 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 don't know it all. Calling an offer and number, just break it open, confuse the other, embrace discomfort and change the focus. Forget your line, we're changing places. Wishing I could run before I learn to walk, but maybe it's okay to not know it all. Feeling 2 feet tall, I can't seem to shake it off. Are we reaching higher places only to fall? Maybe I don't know it all, don't know it all, don't know it all, don't know it all. Don't know it all, don't know it all, don't know it all, don't know it all. Come to think of it, my thinking is deadly.